and fun
I'm
online.
not. I'm not. I'm not putting. I'm not putting a shirt on regardless. So.
I'll just keep the lights off. Hey there, beer tubers! Welcome back to Maxwell Stars, booze bags
Titties.
hangouts. We're just shooting the shit on a Saturday night. We've got a bunch of cool people here, and Greg.
Plus
We
me,
got
yeah.
Redbeard just disappeared, but we got Gee, we got Jamie's on,
Jamie's fucking
and we
cool.
got Ash. What's everybody drinking tonight?
I am drinking a not as fresh as I would have expected can of Hoppit India Pale Ale by Sleeping Giant Brewing out of Thunder Bay, Ontario.
I'm drinking vodka mixed with Perrier because I'm an alcoholic, but I might have a beer later on.
Nice.
Nice.
I got the tête d'orignal.
The what?
The tête d'orignal.
Oh, you got the moose head there. I still got to check out their the new small batch brewery that just opened up. I just finished this can of the jalapeno ale from Garrison, which actually I really liked.
Yeah, everybody else wants to try that goddamn beer, so stop showing it off, you bastard.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Jamie?
Just what the cool kids are drinking now.
Yeah.
Labatt 50.
Coors Light.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know where you meet these cool kids at, but they might not be as cool as you think.
You know where you
Really?
meet them? You meet them on the 10th.
Screw you. Screw you all.
Yeah. You missed the
Damn you.
meeting last month. And Ash, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking what all the cool Welland kids are drinking these days, and that is a
Mouthwash.
Molson Export Ale. Molson Export Ale.
Yeah, I think Molson Export's a decent ale.
I can't recall ever actually having Molson Export. I'm sure I have, but it's never.
I was going to say crack, but you beat me with mouthwash. So cheers. And thanks for Peter to rating that joke.
Crack wash.
So I'm gonna I just finished the Garrison. I'm gonna get into this, but I paid $15 for a macro beer earlier. Earlier this week.
And you're gonna drink it when you're already drunk.
I'm gonna drink it while I'm already drunk because Jamie's dared me to do it.
Oh yeah.
This is Alexander Keith's. Believe it or not, Alexander Keith's, an A and B InBev. Sure, why not?
Jamie, can you please dare me to go in the bedroom and violate my wife?
Yes, do it. Anyway, so Alexander Keith's came out with this beer.
This is like a live crime scene.
This is the bourbon barrel aged version of their Lunenburg Imperial Stout. And the Lunenburg, I've done a review of the Lunenburg Stout before. It's a coffee and cocoa stout, like a cacao stout, which is like cacao nibs as well as coffee. Duh. But this is a barrel aged Imperial version of that. It comes in at 9.1% ABV. This is all this classic flavors of our Lunenburg coffee and cacao stout, blended seamlessly with complex notes, imparted by the 9-month aging period in bourbon barrels. I can't find any information about what bourbon barrels they used, but apparently they aged this in 9 months. Now, one of the things about Alexander Keith's is that they have the original Alexander Keith's brewery down in Halifax is actually being used right now as a special craft brewery where they do like special like one small batch stuff. They've kind of used this new brewery to come out with this like the I think they get like an Annapolis Golden Ale or IPA or something. And the Lunenburg Stout that they've come out with, it's like small releases that rather than like the big brewery stuff like their ubiquitous IPA, which is not really seen as an IPA anymore. Anyway, this is kind of an interesting development, and I'm not sure if I like the idea. And what's going on with this is that this is a $15 bottle of beer. This is, I think it's a 750. Does it say on it? 650 milliliter bottles for $15, and it's from a macro brewer. So I hate the fact that like the macro breweries, I hate the fact that $15 beers are becoming a more common reality because this shit is getting expensive to buy if I want to buy everything. And especially now that the macro brewers are starting to get in on the act. I really hate the idea of seeing not only is this price becoming a norm, But the big guys are getting in on this and producing whatever shit they can. Now, to be fair to Alexander Keith's, the Lunenburg Stout was actually really good. So I'm kind of excited to see what this is going to be. This is going to match up. And the biggest reason why I bought it, like initially I scoffed at it, like I couldn't believe that something like this could be real. But the guy at the liquor store was like, okay, this our tasting expert says this is the best thing we have in the store right now, the best tasting beer we have in the store right now. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm curious enough to try it for $15 once. Looking at it, yeah, that's black. That's really black. Let me hit the light here and see if there's. Wow, there's not even a fringe of red coming around the bottom edge of that beer. That is just opaque. That is insane. The head's kind of, it had like a big brown thick head at the top, but it's kind of dissipated. But you know, at a 9.1% ABV, I'm not expecting the head to stick around for a while. Let's give it a whiff. Ooh, holy! That is huge on the buttery bourbon. It's like that's like reminiscent of some of the beers that we drank when we were up in Ontario. That's like I get little bits of coffee, I get little bits of chocolate, but it's really heavy on like the butterscotch, like the like vanilla and like a very like a butterscotch caramel candy. Opag, yes, I said Opag Redbeard. OPAG. Anyway, yeah, that's got an impressive smell, an impressive amount of bourbon coming out of this for a macro brewer, and it's very satisfying. This just really reminds me of fuck. I can't remember any of the names of the shit that we had, but this is like aroma wise right up there. I don't know. I feel violated smelling something this good coming from Keys. All right, on the hatch. Cheers. Well, to quote Paul, PA Brew News, it's a little thin. Sometimes barrel aging can thin things out. There's a little bit of almost like a hint of tartness to it, like an astringent coffee kind of thing. It's not very, I wouldn't call it very sweet tasting. It's also a hint boozy, but it's not warming. Like you can taste like a hint of what that sweet cherry kind of alcohol kind of taste to it. It's got stale coffee to it, which I'm not really surprised considering that it was aged in like a coffee stout aged for 9 months, and like coffee tends to fade on things after they after you drink them for a while. Sorry. Coffee tends to fade on beers after you let them age for a while. So, like, barrel aging a coffee beer doesn't always excite me. This is not nearly as much coffee as like I got it at like the CBS from, or even like was it KBS? No, KBS didn't have coffee in it. I think it was like CBS had the maple syrup and coffee in it because it was a breakfast stout. But it's not bad. It's like a little spicy in the back. I wouldn't call it necessarily warming, but a little spicy. And a little chocolatey in the finish. But overall, it's like a thin butterscotch-like vanilla body with some drying oak tannins to it. It's shut up, Guy. Reading some of the comments here. I don't know. One thing I will say is it's not as amazing as what they were making it at the store. The other thing is that I do find it quite tasty, and it's a lot. It's the best Alexander Keith's beer that I've had, hands down. And it took a big one from Alexander Keith's to do this, but I've had much better Russian Imperial Stouts with bourbon vanilla. But it's just awkward to think that Alexander Keith's is trying to edge into the territory where, like, formerly breweries like Amsterdam's Double Tempest or the or things from the brewery or things from I was just trying to remember all of them. Trying to edge into that territory. It's just kind of weird to think that this is a macro brewery that came out with this, and I hate the fact that it's $15. I think I'd be more satisfied paying $10 for this, but at the same time, it's not bad.
Oh shit! Jamie's posted a total Nick score, 3.75.
What did you say? I was going to say no. I was going to give it a 4. So fuck you. Yeah, I don't think I'd buy this for $15 again, but it's interesting to try. I think that's my take on it. Thanks for watching.
Well, there we go. Unmute. Woo, good times. We were released.
Yeah, you can go back to the good times instead of having this awkward silence from you guys.
Yeah, Greg fucking everything up, man. Jesus Christ, man. Somebody else go nice and muted. Greg keeps fucking.
Yeah, I'm looking at Guy's comment. It's like stir it with your tripod. You release the
that's pretty good.
He was doing a review, Greg. Just
we were trying to be nice.
Respect.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to repost that. This is.
Actually, the whole you went off at the beginning and everything, and like I was about to I was about to unmute myself and be like, just drink the beer, and then you finally did crack it open and stuff because you went off for a. But it was good.
I was trying to go back to what I normally do in one of my reviews.
It was good. Like you should possibly go through it, watch it again, and repost it. Minus maybe blur Jamie out when you do it.
It is still live.
This is still live.
But I'm saying he can go through and cut that one portion of just his review out and put that up. He's fine. There you go. Your penis can be cut out, my friend.
I'm looking at the live stream. There's a penis on it. Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah. Penising it up.
Anyway, we got some comments actually. We got Earth, we got Maparuski, and we got Drunken One in the chat. And if you wanted to send a link to people to Redbeard, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess. If anybody wants, Drunken One, I don't know if they still even have. I think the messaging feature on channels is going away.
Do something with the messenger thing. I thought they were talking about.
It's going away. It's going to be you have to now use the contact email or whatever that's there.
Oh, you know what it is? They got this new thing where you can add friends on YouTube now.
Somebody added me recently or something, I think. Yeah, that's true. I don't know how the fuck you do that. All right, Drunken One, if you're there, I'm going to go right now and see if I can. I think it's soon that the messaging feature is being killed. I think it's still active for the next couple of days, maybe. So I'm going to send you the last message I'll ever send you right now, Drunken One. This is happening. Message right there. It's still there. It exists.
Oh, I lost a subscriber. It was probably Jason Voorhees.
I lose and gain one subscriber almost every day. You're like, oh, I'm up one, and then I'm back to where I was. Oh, I'm up one, and then I'm back to where I was.
I was at 765, and I just lost one. I'm 764 now. But I hate that when you hit a milestone. It's like, oh, I got 500 subscribers. Oh no, I got 499.
I usually wait until I get to 5 over that before I do the Drunken One. I sent you a message via your YouTube message type thing. There you go. I can Maple Rusky if he wants to go. I said not good.
Maple Rusky if he wants to come in. Same with Earth.
Yeah. Again, to reply in the chat, let us know if you want to come in. Then I'll make the effort of inviting. Because I just did that for Drunken One and then looked over and it's nah, he's good. Fuck. God damn it.
Earth's a weird one to try and send an invite to because I can't find his channel on YouTube because he used one of the most common names in the world. Common names on the planet. the whole fucking planet.
You should just go like bam and go to channel. Yeah. But you can't, like, he has no content or any way to message it. Like, he just says home. There's no about tab. There's nothing. I'm not sure who. If somebody else is good at inviting Earth, I think is the way it is.
Lee was good at inviting him, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how Earth works. I mean, he rotates around the sun a bunch of times.
The
right?
Earth seems to go around. I don't know. I don't know if you can find me on Facebook or something, Earth. Go ahead, add me.
If you can find Nick on Facebook, send him dick pics, and that applies
Look
to anyone on here that's
tripod
watching this.
picture.
He's on the Hangouts app.
No. Oh, maybe I can do it through here.
Oh, I'm not good with the Hangouts app. I know nothing about that crap. Like
No,
anytime I join a Hangout, it's like this person and however many other people are not in your circles. So I don't even know what my circles are. I just join and have fun.
It might be that I have to add them on Google Plus or something.
That's possible. Possible.
Yeah, I gotta say that I don't know if I'd pay $15 for that. That's it's good and it's quality. It's just it's a little weak and a little thin.
Yeah, but still, even like I'm happy that you didn't hate it. It sounded like it was actually a pretty decent beer, which is pretty cool.
That was
like,
amazing.
Good for them for doing like not giving you a $15 beer and it being like absolute shit or something. It's not. It seems like they did actually put a bit of effort into it. So that's kind of cool.
It's totally something that I probably should have shared.
Yeah.
Now I got to drink the whole thing. Thanks, Jamie.
You'll get over that. You'll be okay.
And he's showing the penis. I know. Is it Nick?
Well, what's happening now?
A sec here. I want to see this. What's it
Focus.
saying? It's
Nick
too
is-
Boku. Thanks for accentuating the big round face.
Yeah, that's about as round as you. And like your ears aren't that big at all. Well, although I don't often see you without the
My
headphones
ears
on.
aren't very big at all.
Yeah, not at all. They're flat against your head.
Yeah.
If anything, they're too small. Just kidding.
Small ears.
What's up, you tiny-eared bastard?
Tiny-eared bastard. No wonder you can't hear me.
Nice.
What? Can't hear me. Fuck you, asshole. Anyway. Yeah, we actually had 6 people watching, and I went live at 1 in the morning here.
Yeah.
Amazing. There's people bored enough on a Saturday night they want to watch this crap.
My question is,
By the way, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, but
Anybody wants to ask us a question or talk about something online or suggest a subject,
listen, if you're not a complete asshole, come join us. We'd love to chat with you.
There you go.
And maybe Greg will actually open his eyes when he talks to you.
We even sent an invite to drunken ones.
My eyes are relatively open right now.
They are now, but for the first half of what you were saying previously, they were not. It was pretty funny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Greg's getting drunk when the eyes started closing.
I should be super drunk right now, and I'm only a little bit drunk because I've been drinking most of the afternoon, but I had to space it out because I was driving for large periods of time. So I had a little bit of beer, then took some water, and then I was responsible. I'm responsible. I'm not
an hour and a half to drive to Niagara.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a drive. It was, and I had to go in the traffic on the way home.
Drive. You guys had no concept of how far driving is.
Hey, we go to Michigan on a regular basis, and that's 4 to 5 hours depending on the traffic. So.
Okay, that's better.
Well, I was responsible tonight as well. I took the kids out to watch some fireworks, and we walked there.
Oh, yeah.
And because we walked there, I was able to put 2 beers into a traveler mug.
Nice.
I was a responsible father. Maybe? I don't know.
Oh, street racing.
Just
Nice.
trying to picture Ashley Sexton with those silly straw hats with the 2 beers on it.
If only, right?
If only.
If only.
Put your drinking cap on.
Nah. It's like your thinking cap. It rhymes.
Drinking cap.
Penis joke?
Penis what? Penis what?
Phallic.
Joke?
Correction? Weenie? Purple-headed yogurt slinger? Oh, I feel like you just spilled. I feel like something's happened. You fucked up. You fucked up.
Oh no! Oh no! My iPad is at 10%. I will be back. I gotta plug that fucker in.
Oh, hurry up. Oh my god, hurry up.
Redbeard, can you send Earth the link through YouTube Friends message, please?
Oh. Can I? Are we friends? Like, what's...
I don't know.
What's your actual name? I have friends that I don't know quite who they are. I'm confused now. Search for people. Can I send you a? Can I? Can I? Are you one of these people?
Fuck. All right.
Like, what is happening, Nick? Are you okay over there?
I just threw the. Yeah, I'm getting drunk.
You're having some issues.
Yeah, I just threw the cap for the bottle.
Actually, yes to what you just said, and what you. I'm trying to. God damn you all. Yes, I can. Well, then I need at least. You know what? You need to send me a message
Jamie's
to make it pop up on my screen, so I can remember what your actual name is. Because at this point in time, I don't know. I'm sorry. I got nothing.
Just send it.
Again, like there's a few beer tubers that only know by like their kind. I know like you, like Earth.
Oh, Chris is in the chat. Get in here, man.
No, it's the planet.
Oh, come on, Chris. You can get in here.
Hello, Chris. Hello. And just did. Then why hasn't it popped up yet? What's happening? You send it to Redbeard or my actual me? To me or me? Which me did you send it to?
Flat Earth. By the way, Guy, why are you posting those comments in the chat? You should say it out loud.
What are you talking?
What? You're talking about Vanilla Face. It took a big one. What?
I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about adding wings to that penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie, you drew a penis on the thing. Add wings to it.
Yes.
There is a notification and friends set. Yeah, I'm aware how Facebook works, Earth. You know, I'm not trying to say I know more than the planet does, but
Nobody knows more than Earth does.
that's what I'm saying. As far as this goes, if you send me a message, it should be popping up in one of my poppy up things here. I've refreshed the page about 15 times at this point. I don't know what to say on YouTube messages. That is very different than Facebook messages. God damn it!
Didn't they just remove that feature from YouTube?
It's about to go away.
The best.
Although even there, I'm looking at. I don't have any new messages in the community. No one. Messages. I have no new messages. You know what? I guess you did say YouTube's friends way back up there. You know what? Fuck you for pointing out my stupidity. God damn it. The planet's making me look bad. I hate it. Yeah, I don't even know, like, where is YouTube friends messaging thing? Is that different than the YouTube channel message? Is that the new thing that I don't know how to use, maybe? I'm fucking confused. Why is it always so hard to make the planet be part of our chat? Every time it's like this.
Because planet Earth moves slowly.
Yeah, in order to message you on
that's
YouTube,
all
you have to have. In order to message you on YouTube, fuck off, Greg.
It's in inbox. Where the fuck is
Yeah,
inbox?
you have to have a
What are you
messages
talking-
function
What are
on
you
the
telling
about
me to
section
fuck
on
off
your
for,
channel.
Nick? You're very Nick.
Because
You're
I'm
very
trying to talk
rude.
here.
You're very rude. I find you
You're
very rude and
You're
offensive.
always rude.
I just want to say I think Earth is a nice guy, and I like Earth.
No,
Yeah.
I do too. That's why I'm trying so goddamn hard to make this happen, but I don't know where the fuck this is.
Just planet Earth moves slowly.
Jesus Christ.
Da 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 da.
I don't know what to do to make things happen.
You know what's fucking weird today? My wife and I were
Inbox,
comparing. Everyone sort of has their own sort of "Hey, I'm depressed" kind of songs. I'm gonna listen to this song, and my wife and I were comparing depressed songs as to which we think our songs are. Which of our songs is better for depression? I said my song is what is it? Green Day, "I Walk Alone." Is that the name of the song?
Boulevard
Lonely
of
Road.
Broken Dreams.
Boulevard of Broken Dream. That's the song. My wife's song was Christina
Oh
Aguilera.
my god.
Christina Aguilera, "I Am Beautiful." I'm like my depression song is much better than her song.
Your song is better, Greg.
I like to think it is. I think I have a really good depression song.
In a Lonely Place by New Order.
I don't know how,
I'm
but I did it. I did it. I'm about to hit enter. Oh, look who just got invited. Damn right. Earth had better be on Earth's way.
Coming in. I'm very excited about Earth coming in.
There you go. Done and done. I succeeded. Mission accomplished. Woo! And also beer emptied.
Let's look at depression songs. Okay, well. Not that I'm even depressed, but it was funny. We were just depressing songs. And she was amazing because I literally have no ability to know the words to songs. And I know most of the words to Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And my wife is like, "How the fuck do you know that?" I'm like, "Because I've listened to that song every time I'm depressed."
Another song is "Love Song" by The Cure. That's a depressing one. I mean, I know it's a lot, but he wrote it to his girlfriend. But it's like, man, did you have a gun at your head at the time or something?
What was the name you said? "In a Lonely Place"? Who's the band that does it? Because a lot of shit comes up.
New Order. It was this first, like, it was like a B-side to the first single that they released after was Ian Curtis killed himself, because New Order used to be Joy Division, and when Joy Division, the lead singer of Joy Division, killed himself, they changed the band name to New Order, and of course New Order went on to. Yeah,
okay, I'm gonna.
We're talking about depressing music
so
here.
you don't get a copyright strike. Hang on.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys can look it up on YouTube. It's all on YouTube. But it's like when Joy Division ended. Hey, Earth.
Hey.
Yeah, I made
How's it
that
going? Thanks for making the world go around.
Hey, Earth.
And Redbeard learned
I love
something.
Earth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It happens
Anyway.
every now.
Anyway,
I love Earth because you comment on everything, but you're never an asshole. So you're cool in my books.
I might be an asshole.
You might be an asshole, but you don't ever seem to be an asshole. You're like, perhaps you're like a hidden asshole, like not visible to the rest of us.
No, I'm
He's
not
like,
there.
he's like the Vanisher in Deadpool 2. Yeah, no one here can.
You mean I've seen that. You mean
I
Brad Pitt?
haven't seen Deadpool 2 yet.
No, I see. I didn't. I'm assuming nobody just heard what you said, Greg. Don't say it again. Don't spoil shit like that, man.
Okay, sorry for the.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
Oh,
that.
I'm really just
Like that. Like when I saw that, I was like, it took me a second. I was like, no fucking way. That's one of those little secret. You don't spoil that shit, man. Don't do that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible human being, but Deadpool 2 is very good. If you like the first Deadpool, that's a big caveat I say. If you like the first Deadpool, you'll like Deadpool 2. If you didn't like Deadpool 1, you won't like Deadpool 2 because it's pretty much the same movie.
Pretty much, just different enough to be different, but like they're both. Anyway, before you and I are the only ones that have seen it, so let's not spoil anything else.
No,
Should somebody else change the topic?
Who here has seen Solo?
I have not seen that.
I haven't seen it yet.
Has anyone seen it?
Nope, I haven't
I'm
seen
just
it.
curious. I'm just curious. I don't need. Okay, I guess nobody here has seen. I'm just curious what people think about it because I actually think it was a pretty solid movie. I will be like the first person to agree, and I'm a big Star Wars nerd, so I'd be the first person to agree that it is a completely unnecessary movie. There, you don't need to see it, but I actually quite enjoyed it. I thought it was not bad.
That's cool. I have no need to see it. Kind of like what you're saying. Like, I don't need, like, it's not something I'm like, I have to go see this movie, but I want to see it, and I'm happy to hear that, you know. Although I haven't, you and I, we haven't really talked movies enough to know how close, how similar our likes and dislikes are. But as far as Star Wars goes, I'm expecting to at least like the movie. Like, I very much enjoyed Rogue One.
I like everything Star Wars, even the shitty Star Wars movies like Attack of the Clones. I actually still enjoy to a certain degree. My favorite movie.
Attack of the Clones had the Yoda versus Christopher Lee fight. That alone made that movie pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, admittedly, that movie got saved. That movie was like 80% awful, and then the last kind of 20% of the movie.
Yeah, my least favorite of the first three was the last one, Revenge of the Sith, whatever the fuck it was, where you
Oh, so that's actually my favorite of the original trilogy.
Yeah, that was actually my least favorite.
Well, it's not that it's even necessarily that good. I just think it's better than the other three. The other two.
It's been a while since I've seen them, actually. If you can find it, actually, if you want to rewatch the first three movies, there is a small group of kind of internet people that have got banded together and made the Star Wars despecialized editions, which is the theatrical cut of the first three movies, the original three movies, in full high def. Because that's something that was never released on Blu-ray or anything. It's never been the original theatrical, the special editions, blah blah. And
yeah, they made was it the DVD releases had an original release. They cleaned up the original movie and put it on a DVD release. Actually,
I said that's the best. I think the best you were able to get was DVD quality. But they went back and they got original,
kind of like a special features version on the actual DVD release of the Star Wars series.
But this group of people went back and they found original film and stuff and went through and they put time and effort into this shit to the point where when you download it, one movie is 19 gigs in 1080p. But to watch it, I watched the first movie, and I think I maybe watched the theatrical cut once when I was a kid off a VHS tape or something, and then since then it's always been the special edition.
Yeah, I've got the original release. I grew up with the original releases. I have the original releases even on Laserdisc and VHS.
That's what I was saying. To watch the special for so long and then come back and watch the original.
Yeah.
George Lucas fucked up. The tone
There's
of the
a lot of shit he added for no good reason.
The music is just the tone of the movie because of the music is so different. And I watched the original. It's this. It may be this is fucking this is amazing. You watch the special and it's everything's more mellowed out.
How about the part in Return of the Jedi where they do that fucking stupid dance scene in Mos Eisley Cantina? The Jabba's hangout. It's so fucking weird.
Pretty much everything about the special edition is just him, George Lucas. You know what? I don't have quite enough billions of dollars.
It's the whole thing is George Lucas flapping his penis in your face. Hey, look, I can show you this crap because this is how we originally intended Star Wars to be.
Have you, and I'm hoping everybody else here has seen the South Park episode where they go and see the Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
They're raping him.
Yes. Yeah, all their memories of the movie are just Steven Spielberg and George Lucas raping Indiana Jones. Taking flashbacks and PTSD kind of shit going on. and like ripping off his clothes, and like George and like one of them's holding him back. And, yeah, hold him back, and then licking his nipples and shit. Oh, it's like it's unnecessarily graphic, but it's South Park, so yeah. I love South Park. South Park's fantastic.
Crazy.
Good stuff.
But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the original releases, the special edition releases weren't all bad. There was some, like the extra graphics, like especially like the Battle of Yavin scenes in the original Star Wars, the original in A New Hope. Some of the added graphics they did, like actually making the battle scenes look more like the X-wings look more realistic, was actually pretty kick-ass.
Like I'm not denying that.
Yeah, it's not all bad, but it's adding the extra shit. Like all the extra...
The unnecessary shit.
Yeah, like the extra creatures they added at Mos Eisley Cantina walking around. Like just... You're filling empty spaces just for the sake of filling empty spaces.
Like the scene with Han Solo and Jabba
was having it sparse. Now it just seems too busy.
The scene with Han Solo and Jabba, where he like walks over his tail.
Yeah, that should not have been put back in the movie.
It's so badly done.
Us not meeting Jabba out of the Hutt until the third movie was a lot better.
I was fine with that, man. Yeah.
The other thing was, Han should have shot first. Leave that fucking alone. It just looks stupid where he's doing this stupid, like all of a sudden ducking this laser shot when Greedo fires. Like, it's a laser. It travels at the speed of light. Like, how's he gonna move this fast? He doesn't have that fast a reaction.
Yeah, man.
You're not faster than a laser beam.
Oh, speaking of changing things.
Bullshit.
No, we had never mind. So we had
Segue.
Nothing.
Yes, segue.
Segue away.
I was going to spoil something.
I saw the
anti-spoiler
THX remastered. I want to see the original one.
Well, again, like it's they call it. I don't think I ever got to this. Online, search for the Star Wars Despecialized Edition, and all three. I think there's different versions of every movie. Like they release a version where like it's almost all there, but like they haven't got this portion yet, so they like kind of rendered it out, whatever. And like, but I think at the first two movies, I believe, are pretty much to the point where they're perfect. And the last one, I guess, Return of the Jedi, is not 100% yet, I think is what it is. But they're all really worth checking out, in my opinion.
Yeah, but with the Return of the Jedi, they changed the entire end song. Like, it used to be...
Even just, like, taking Hans... Whatever, well, the original guy, I'm putting Hans Christensen, whatever, and, like, the whole Darth Vader thing.
Yeah, like, the original actor that played Darth Vader in that... Like, when he took his mask off at the end of the movie, the original actor was supposed to... And apparently they either added or removed his eyebrows or something in the CGI scene at the end. Which is
I'd say they probably added them, because I can only... Although, I don't know, like I said, I think
they removed them.
Whatever they did...
The whole idea is that Anakin's in this bodysuit because he was burned alive.
He was burned, yeah, so he shouldn't have any hair.
That's fair enough.
I mean, that's not really the biggest deal. The whole thing is that they changed the ghost from old Anakin to young Anakin.
Yeah,
like when he turned into a Force ghost, and they also changed the end song because they added the whole bits where they added what's the name of the city planet starts with a C.
Oh, I can't think of that.
Coruscant.
Coruscant. Yeah, so they changed they added Coruscant, they added Naboo, and they added
they added the Return of the Jedi, all that shit.
Yeah, but at the end scene they changed the song, and then they added all the extra scenes of toppling a statue of Emperor Palpatine, trying to harken back memories to the end of the Cold War or some shit. But they didn't have that in the original movie.
Oh, you're right, man. Yeah.
You see his movie he did before Star Wars, THX?
The what?
THX.
You know what? I've never seen THX at 1180-38.
I saw the remastered version, but it's some Star Wars sounds in there.
Did you guys see there was a video recently of some guy who did the THX sound, like with just his, like it was like 30 different recordings of his voice at the same time in like different like hertz or octaves, whatever you want to call it, all together, and like
Sorry,
it
every
was
time I do a THX,
it was a secret link of the day on the Philip DeFranco show or something.
every time I do a THX impression now, I sound like Ella.
Ella.
Whoa.
I'm a little worried about Krizak because honestly, I'm worried that he may not be able to live without Ella, and we may need to have an intervention.
Might have to have him put down.
If I ever got to the point where
Codependence.
I couldn't live without that kind of a sound, like just kill me now, please. Like there's a railroad, the Ontario Northland Railway Yard thing, probably about 1.5 kilometers away from my house through the bush, basically, and they have this horn that sounds at 8 a.m. I guess for the start of shift, and then again at noon for I'm assuming lunchtime. And then I don't know why, but again at 12:20.
Hey,
and then again
Roger,
at
I
4
see you in
p.m.
the chat. I just sent you a link.
And it wakes me up all the time. I hate it. Yeah, why is Chris not in here? What's happening there?
Yeah, I just sent you one too, Dan.
Like, did Chris say why he's not in the chat? Did he say anything about that? He's too cool?
No. Too cool for
Deadpool is a homophobe. I don't know where that came from.
I don't think he's a homophobe.
Cable was the intolerant fucking bastard in that movie.
I was gonna say, like Deadpool was okay without spoiling. He was okay to a certain relationship that happened in that movie. He wasn't offended by it.
Oh, for sure.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's any intolerance going on there.
Yeah. I think
I want to see Solo instead of Deadpool. Solo was good.
I think what Guy was saying is that like
you're watching CFL
a Guion Lee porno video would be great.
You say you're watching the CFL, Rod? That's kind of a different twist.
I think I saw that too.
Why not?
Yeah. What? Why would you watch the CFL over the NFL?
Who the fuck watches CFL? Canadians,
for that Canadian football.
No, I'm not arguing that the Canadian football is bad to watch. It's
there's no NFL.
I don't watch it.
And he just said it's better. He likes it.
Montreal versus BC.
That's pretty cool.
I forget, which one's the small? I know that the CFL is less hyped. I forget which one's got the smaller field. I think it's the
NFL's more popular than CFL.
We have a bigger field and less downs.
Yes,
bigger field, less downs. Okay,
yeah,
so.
It's actually it can make for more
bigger field and less running.
Football. But
there's more running actually.
You'd assume.
Well, Rod doesn't watch the NFL, but he watches the CFL. I think he was born in the wrong country.
No, he said nothing else on.
Rod,
nothing else is on. He wants to watch the
sports. Thinking between watching this chat or watching the CFL.
I'd probably watch
the CFL.
Yeah, I'd watch the PGA.
Holy fuck! I had to pee. Hurry, be right back.
Off you go, Nicholas.
He's about to pass a stone.
You can get in here and watch it.
Jesus Christ!
Or record it and watch it later.
Some Seinfeld style Kramer in the background screaming going on right now.
Kramer,
I said, you bastard.
Boston Cream.
I will Boston Cream in your ear.
I just feel while Nick is peeing, can't defend himself. Let's discuss all the ways that he hates anyone who's not white.
That's such a terrible thing. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to start that because I've never seen Nick even like half-heartedly make any kind of a racist kind of joke. Like Nick is the most lovable goddamn bastard in the world, man. Like I can't be that.
Listen, Nick is so friendly that if he was in prison and he was being raped by another convict, he'd be like, I still don't mind gay people. They're fine.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's that nice. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, no. Nick is very nice.
What happened to your camera? You're like, hey, can you not open your eyes anymore? Has that happened?
I turned my camera off because I thought you wanted to see Joe. Do you want to see me? There you go. You see me. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It happened.
Here. Yay.
Nice. Hey, man.
Hey, Rod.
Nick may have to tone down his racism a little bit, but hey, it's all good.
Oh, my God. That was... you know what? That's a lot of it. Did you guys hear about the chick from the young chick something Joe? I don't know her name. The 11 from Stranger Things. She had to shut down. She shut down her Twitter account.
Accused of being racist or something.
Like, well, no, like people made a meme. They took like pictures of her and put like captions on it of like it was homophobic, like homophobic and like anti-black, anti-Islamic, just like everything.
Every xenophobe possible.
It was basically just fucking horrible, really. Like, because she really does seem like I've seen like a bunch of interviews and stuff and this and that.
Yeah, she seems cool.
She seems like a pretty awesome kid, and she supports a lot of like these causes and stuff. And then to try to turn it around on her and fucking like to fuck with someone that she's like 14, I think, at this point. That's horrible. Man.
Oh, that is terrible.
That's not cool. That's so not cool.
Yeah, it's a little bit young. Like, not that you should really fuck with anyone.
Yeah, but age shouldn't matter. In that term,
you shouldn't be fucking with kids that can't defend themselves. I have a real problem with fucking with anyone that can't defend themselves. People who fuck with people who are disabled or mentally disabled or any other reason can't disable. Like, you know what? It's one thing if you say to me some like "fuck you, Greg," you're blah 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 whatever, and I can go right back to you and say "fuck you." I'll kick you right in your pussy.
But again, just to fuck with people, to fuck with anybody, to fuck with anyone for no reason.
Well, no, but it's different. But all I'm saying is different when you fuck with somebody who can't defend themselves or can't properly defend themselves.
Well, no, but true. But like, she's a millionaire. A millionaire. She can defend herself well enough.
She is. But if you're saying she's 14, and I don't know what age she is. I don't know anything about her. But if you're saying she's 14. Okay, good. She has a lot of money. Mentally, she's not prepared to defend herself against an adult that's attacking her.
That's a valid point. Right,
she's just not.
I'll give you that. That's valid. But still, like, I'm just saying, like, my whole thing, like, regardless of like the age, shouldn't play into that, because you should, like, anybody who's just the kind of person who's like, I'm gonna like straight up trolls, basically, people that just fuck with people for no reason other than to fuck with people. Like, that's just myself, like on Facebook and stuff. I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi. But
people wake up in the morning to do shit like that.
Well, yeah. Like, again, like I don't go out of my way to like correct every single thing. Like, I'll find something, like somebody makes a post, it's like fucking riddled with bad. I'll make a bit of a joke and be like, you know, it should have been blah blah blah. Haha. I'm never like, you moron, how did you fucking blah, blah, blah. I'm never mean about it, but, like, there's some people out there that are just so, like, they're I don't know if the soul's a thing, but some people's souls are so tainted. I don't even know how to say it, but yeah.
It's funny. Agnes's friend, who's she works basically, actually, well, she's not bad. If you like bigger girls, she's actually quite attractive. Okay. So... But that's not really the point. The point is that she is also a grammar Nazi, but it's also part of her job to make sure people submit resumes that are properly grammatically correct, because she's a recruiter. So here's the funny thing. She posted a thing on Facebook a while back. She's like, you know, I always have these difficult decisions whether I want to you know, correct people's grammar or whether I want to have friends.
Yeah, it can get to that point. I've lost a few Facebook friends because I make a joke and they like just like you make a joke and they take it as like I just like insulted their unborn child or something, or like kicked them.
Some people get so fucking offended over
so
stuff.
Bad. This one, it's not even like a super good friend, but a past friend from high school that was a friend on Facebook. And she did a real estate down south, and she's like doing well for herself. And like last summer, and she posted a picture in the morning of like her hand up with a coffee, and like some coffees are better than others, and coffees had an apostrophe, so like coffee apostrophe S. And I commented jokingly, some apostrophes are more necessary than others. And like within 5 minutes, I have an extension you can find it. It's called Unfriend Finder. I think it's called. It's an extension. It's an extension for Chrome. It brings out. It pops up when someone unfriends you on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you click and you see who it was, and like within 5 minutes of me putting this comment, it, like pops up, and I try to message her and be like, I was joking, you know that, right? And like I can't. She blocked me and everything. It was like done. Just like wow. But yeah, it's pretty funny.
You don't need her.
No, I didn't. I'm good.
At the end of the day, you know what? Everyone's gonna get fucking offended by everything because that's just how people are. Just like when I post the shit on Facebook, I post it. If somebody gets offended, well,
Hey man,
I don't. That's kind of on you. You're welcome to.
I think people that know you know not to get offended by anything you say or post.
People that know me, and you know what? Here's the funny thing.
I think people that would easily be offended like that wouldn't associate with you in the first place.
The biggest amount of complaints I get are from my fucking sister-in-law because she's a huge fucking prude who doesn't really even want to have sex with her husband, let alone, do anything else. So she will fucking every 2 seconds I'll fucking post something. I'll be like, and she won't tell me. Oh, hang on. Okay, we got a Fast and Furious motorcycle. There we go. No, she won't fucking tell me shit. She won't be like, oh, I'm offended by this shit you told me. No, she'll fucking tell my wife, and then my wife tells me, oh, my sister's offended by it. It's like, well, what the fuck? Tell me if you're fucking offended. I'll deal with it. Like, it's like, I don't want to hear like third hand that like you're offended by my post. I'm like, I made this post 3 months ago. I don't fucking remember it.
Sounds like Chad's my sister or something.
Oh well, I'm not even gonna compare this to Chad because Chad.
Well, no.
Chad and his extended ex family are a whole other fucking situation. But
They just need to grow some thicker skin. Get over it.
for fuck's sake, but.
By the way,
we don't all have the crust and tectonic plates to cover us, man. Not all that thick. Come on.
By the way, I was in the washroom when you came on, but I want to say hey, Rod, how you doing?
How you doing?
Not too bad. Thanks for coming on.
Great. Now we associate Rod with you going to the bathroom. I hope you're happy, Nick.
Yeah. Okay. You have to make it awkward. What you drinking? You drinking anything?
Nick, making this shit awkward is my specialty.
What? Greg was talking.
I can hear a pin drop right now.
Or you say you were drinking, Rod, or nothing?
I'm not drinking anything right now.
Oh wow,
Nick, did you ask Earth what he's drinking?
No, I didn't. What are you drinking, Earth?
No, we didn't.
That's rude of you, Nick.
I finished my dram of Ardbeg 10, and I moved on to a Doppelbock.
Ardbeg 10s. I was drinking some of Lafroy Quartercast not too long ago.
This is what I'm drinking right now.
Doppelbock. What is it?
Sudwork. Doppelbock.
Sudwork.
I've never seen anything like that before.
That's California brewery. That's why you don't probably see it.
That's a good possibility.
Yeah, I'm getting trashed off of this thing right here.
Yeah.
The Alexander Keith's, man. Alexander Keith's Russian Imperial Stout Barrel Aged.
Hey, man, if it's good, there's nothing like you're saying it's pretty goddamn tasty. So that's pretty cool.
I'd try that.
As long as you're being honest with yourself, that you're getting trashed. I'm getting halfway there with this Wilson Export Ale.
It's not Wilson. Yeah. It might be made by Alexander Keith's, but it doesn't taste like Keith's. It's like it's a little thin.
Well, I hope not.
Needs some work, but it's not bad.
Like we barrel aged just normal Alexander Keith's and called it a barrel aged Russian Imperial Stout like that. Like that would be fucking weird.
Well, no, I mean it's like an imperial version of their Lunenburg coffee and cocoa stout.
Even that, I've never seen that before. Like I've never seen anything from Keith's except for Keith's, and I want to say Keith's Red is like the two that we get here. Maybe one or maybe a couple other varieties.
I don't even know if I can get Keith's Red here anymore.
I think they made. Come to think of it, they made some kind of single hop series thing a couple years. Wow, Greg, that was not necessary. That was Greg's crotch in all of our faces right there for a second. Keith's made some kind of single hop series thing. I want to say a couple of years ago. Yeah, and I reviewed one of them, and it exploded like that maple beer that Rhino had recently. Yeah.
They had like the Celia hop, they had the Cascade hop, the Galaxy hop.
That was it. New Ontario has now pulled all cans of that beer. They're not selling anymore because of Albino Rhino's review.
Oh, really?
Because they're scared now if like a customer who's not nice about it goes home and it blows up in their face, and like that was not like he cracked it, and like that was like if you saw the picture. Pushed it, and it didn't even open this part of the can. It broke like right here and fucking like ruptured the can itself. It was fucking nuts.
Here's the thing. I mean, once you're souring a beer, intentionally or not, I mean, that's a lot of active fermentation. So you really have to have very specific instructions to keep that type of beer at a very cool temperature. That's the thing about shipping it. Like that shouldn't have been shipped, really. Yeah, they have to bring that. It has to bring that yeast out of suspension, make it inactive, and then that way it's not volatile. Yes, I mean, we all know.
No, we don't. But you do. You're like the homebrew guy.
No. What I was
we all know all this magical things. No. I'm learning from people like you.
But what I was going to say is we all know that Chad leaves his beer at room temperature. So that fermentation is going on.
I'd say that's pretty much true. I think we pretty much all do know that. So you're right. Rod J might not have known that.
He may not have known that.
You might not have known that.
So it's funny because that beer in can, it was 5%.
Not even that was like maybe 4. I think maybe 3.5. It was the lower one for sure.
It was by the time he cracked it, it was probably up to 5. It probably fermented out even higher.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Has anyone read comments in a while, or?
It's been a little bit. It's actually been a while. Oh, Lee's in the comments.
Lee's in the comments.
Holy Christ!
Oh God!
Like, isn't it
the Mandela effect has happened. Obviously, I've fallen into another universe.
It's now like what 2 a.m. where you are there, Nick? 2 a.m. over there, right?
Yeah. Lee, Alexander Keith's Cellar series, which is a Russian Imperial Stout aged 9 months in bourbon barrels. 9. And I'm a little mind fucked by this as well.
Like, what the Mandela effect has happened? Obviously, fallen into another universe.
You said you were going to give that a 4 rank.
Yeah, I gave it a 4. I think it's a little thin, but it's starting to come. It really does remind me of the taste that I got from some of the specialty beers that we drank up at the bottle share. Like the high-end bourbon barrel-aged stouts. It's like a macro version of Double Tempest or some shit.
Okay. Supposed to go back to we got Greg. Next time you go away, you gave us quite the unnecessary, full-on crotch in your face shot.
Oh, you want to see that again?
No.
He knew you were watching.
There you go. There's my crotch for you.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I got boxer shorts on. Relax.
I kind of should have known that was coming when I said that.
You're not fucking seeing my balls.
Greatest bottle share ever.
Rod, I was looking back on the chat there, and I know you're.
Hello, dog.
You're using the CFL as a research into Canadian ways, and it's not that bad of a game.
Moving to Canada and escape this dictatorship.
It's the same game, just a slightly different overall rule set.
But I keep my options open.
I know. I hear you. And just to reassure you,
I have to relearn French, but I still know some of it.
We are not a good cross section of Canadian society. It's a lot better than what you're experiencing right now.
You know what? Fuck you, man. I find every Canadian person here to be a fucking great person.
I think I'm a great Canadian.
And the Americans as well. And the Americans as well. I'm just trying to bump up the Canadians.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's anybody here who's not a good guy.
But it's so funny.
If you were, I wouldn't have you on. I mean, if you were an asshole, I wouldn't have you on.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I feel like Ashley's been trying to say stuff for a bit, and you guys keep cutting them off.
No, that's all right. I'm the most.
Okay, let's take 5 minutes and let's listen to Ashley. What are you talking about?
yeah. Let's listen to Ashley.
Because I had a perfect segue. I work in retail. I work in the public. I work at a border town. I have Americans all the time. I actually had some Americans come over, and they were literally quizzing me for about 15 minutes on, Canadian real estate, Canadian politics, Canadian healthcare, all of this stuff, because like they're well established wherever they are. Where were they from? It doesn't even fucking matter. But they're like, yeah, we're just keeping our options open because you don't know, So
I mean, I know Americans left the country.
So it's like
There's a possibility.
It is real and it is true, and depending on where you live in the States, it's
scary.
Yeah, I didn't even thought about Costa Rica or something. A lot of Americans that retire starting to retire down there because you get so much property for what we earn up here versus
really
down there. Yeah.
Huh. Costa Rica. Do they have power back yet?
That's Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's Puerto Rico. Oh, shit. See,
no, they all don't either. That's part of America, so you can see how issues are already being handled around here.
I'm not good south of the border. I don't know what the hell goes on. Below my border,
tell you beer selection here is crappy.
California is a referendum to try to make California 3.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about the picture you put on one of the Beer Coalition, whatever, Ron, of your beer trip to that one like supermarket of beer that you went to. Like, holy frickin' crap, dude. That's nuts.
Big. It's not as big as it looked. I mean, it is big, but I've been to some other ones that are bigger. But
well, then, damn you even more. Like, God damn.
That's the first time I saw. They actually get Nickelbrook there, so it's the first time I saw something from them there.
Still though,
that's awesome.
What you just said, you're like that's I've never seen anything like that particular store. And you're like, oh, that's nothing. I've seen bigger. Like,
Redbeard, I just want to say one thing.
I've seen bigger, but this is still
we were giving Ashley about 5 minutes to talk.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm done then. I'm done.
Oh no, I said my piece. I'm good.
All right.
Fine. Oh, sorry, I cut off Ashley that time.
Lee posted a comment saying Ashley Sexton has Americans all the time. Sexton has time. Cue the porno music. Cue the porno music, and you play my channel theme.
I imagine Ashley Sexton has a lot of pornography that he's filmed himself in.
So Ashley might be the guy sneaking people into the Canadian border. Right?
Oh, shit. Jace Westcott just commented on my status.
Buy them a 50 and Ashley will get you over.
What's your status?
I have a new underground railroad to sneak people in.
There you go.
No, pardon me.
What the fuck?
I said, well, I actually, it's not my status. Are you done, Nick?
What the hell?
Nick, are you fucking done so the rest of us can talk?
Oh.
All right. Anyway,
so I posted a thing saying, I'm pretty sure I had a good time last night. Let me finish reading the police report and I'll let you know. Ha! That's hilarious. I thought it was funny that when I reposted it. And then Jace Westcott says, if you wake up in the drunk tank, you did good. I don't know. I guess that's a good sign. Here's a funny, and it's a true story. Yesterday, so Friday night, for those of you who don't follow regular 7-day schedules.
Sunday.
Hi, Redbeard's couch. Goodbye.
Looking at the comments. Looking at the comments, Genius just posted weird Mandela effect. Yep.
Why not? Fuck you.
Weird Mandela effect is Forrest Gump quote changed from life is like a box of chocolates to life is like a box of chocolates. What?
Life is like a box of condoms. You gotta taste them all, but the flavor ones are
weird. It's like a box of chocolates to life was like a box of chocolates.
It changed.
Condoms are good until you try and get a blowjob with a condom. It's just weird.
And also Lee Russell says Jace Westcock can go fuck himself. Yeah, well.
Jace Westcott. Well, I mean, maybe he can go fuck himself. I don't know. I don't know what his.
Maybe he can. That's like does his penis bend that way?
Well, maybe. Why not?
It might.
Let's think about it.
I don't know. I think a lot of us are still bitter over that shitstorm in March. I think it was.
I'm not bitter about fucking anything because I don't remember what the fuck you're talking about.
Exactly.
You guys got a team in the World
best.
Cup since America didn't make it at all, or are you
What?
guys watching soccer World Cup?
No, I haven't watched that.
Well, I got no one to go for. No, I got nothing.
Poland's gonna win.
You say you got no one to go for, and you got a groundhog as your avatar.
Don't you think is Canada in it?
No, Canada's not in it.
No, Poland's in it though, because yay Poland.
My wife is part Croatian, so I can go for Croatia. They at least won
Croatia
today.
and Poland are not the same fucking thing.
Did I say that they were the same fucking thing?
You claimed they were.
Apparently, when you close your eyes, you close your ears too.
That was awesome.
That was really fucking.
That's
good.
a thumbs up.
That was fucking a good insult.
Wayne Ashley on that one.
Oh my god, I fucking tell my wife about that one in the morning. She'll fucking agree with you too.
Yeah, Greg 0, Ashley 1.
Yeah. No, seriously, that was. Listen, I will tell you when I'm beaten. I was beaten on this, so that was good.
Beaten. I think we've all got
Cheers.
the idea of what you've been beating all evening here, Greg.
Listen.
Come on, man.
I've not masturbated the entire day today.
If he has been, he's been doing that quietly. You have to give him that. Like, it hasn't been distracting the whole time.
Oh yeah, like I mean, there's plenty of times I masturbate while we were online, but I do it very quietly. I do it under the camera.
I can just imagine, like, driving by your fucking home and, like, you're like, oh, it's going to happen. Oh, better go off the balcony. And, like, oh, is that bird shit? No, that's Greg on my fucking windshield.
Well, I've never
That'd be so bad.
To be fair, I've never just blown my load off the balcony edge. I've never done that. Usually there's a specific purpose to where my load goes.
But like,
for all
now
that
that
Fast and
I've
Furious
said that,
shit.
isn't that kind of like something like?
Yeah, right.
Are you wondering now, like, what would happen, like, if you just let your seed fly?
Well, what would most likely happen is it would fall on the sidewalk, and nobody would even notice it's there. But what could happen is it would fall on somebody's head, and they'd be like, "I've been sexually assaulted." Then they'd take a DNA sample, and next thing you know, I'm getting arrested. So this is why
you know what? That's all valid. I didn't
That's
go
very
that.
legit.
I didn't think that far ahead, I guess you could say.
Because we already know he's registered as a sex offender. So he'd be in the
what
system already.
What floor are you
not,
on, Greg? What floor are you on, Greg?
I am on the 5th, technically the 6th, because like I said, the first floor is actually 2 levels, so I'm technically on the 6th floor, but I'm on the 5th. So go with that.
All right, so you're half of Chris right now.
I am, well, in terms of floorage, yes, I am. Penis size, I can't really say because Chris, I imagine, probably is packing a pretty good sized Polish sausage, so he's probably okay.
Jesus Christ.
I like to say it's just a standard white issue.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Standard way to.
It's just a standard white cock. It's not that big. It's not that small. It's just fine.
I like to downplay it.
It'll probably get the job done.
Oh, I remember that fucking shit, man. Jerry O'Connell randomly has been here in North Bay quite a lot in the last little bit, filming some show called
Straight to video?
No, it's like it's a Canadian TV show coming out. It's actually gotten real good ratings and stuff. And yeah,
It's just so bad that they just named it Straight to Video TV.
I will get Jerry O'Connell as a guest on my goddamn Daily Drink vlog, man.
Has he done anything to
Very sorry.
I mean, has he done anything?
I don't think he has, Rod. I don't think
He's
so.
been in a lot of shit today. He got his dick eaten by piranhas. Remember piranha? Piranhas ate his dick. It was awesome.
What the fuck?
It was hilarious.
Like a dick eating ceremony.
No, it was like the movie Piranha that came out, like, I want to say 2010 or something like that.
Is that where the band came from? Piranha?
Well, it was a remake of an older horror-ish movie, but no, Jerry O'Connell's always been like kind of he's more like full on acting than he was. He was like doing like cameos and just being him for a while and stuff.
He's been doing a lot of TV according to his IMDb.
Yeah, again, like he's done a lot more like now, like you say, he's the main character in a show, and he was in The Big Bang Theory a couple times this season. Come to think of it, I think.
Have you ever been a Where Are They Now, Jerry O'Connell?
No, I know where he is now. He's in North Bay somewhere, man. He's where I am. It's awesome. It's cool. He had an interview somewhere where he said that if Sliders, fuck, that's in my head now. If I can't remember what the fucking name of the show is, not Cardinal, but
Carter.
Thank you. There you go. You're looking on the page right now, so you know. Yes, that's the one. If that's renewed again for a new season, he might actually buy a house here, which is pretty cool. Because like when he's here in town, like doing the filming, my Facebook feed is like nothing but like my friends like being like, "Oh, I met him here," a picture of me and him and stuff, and and everybody he seems like just a generally pretty awesome guy.
Who else
the fuck was that?
Ooh, I just got a raising the heat badge for that jalapeno beer.
Sorry, my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law sent me videos of the parties that trying to get me joined, but it's I'm just like, well, first of all, even if I want to join you, I don't have a driver to drive me there. But I'm just like, this party looks pretty lame.
Yeah, I had this earlier. It was the Garrison Jalapeno Ale, which actually was just like basically a beer that tasted like jalapeno poppers.
Awesome comments from Lee. Currently, sounds like Jerry O'Connell's hiding from a hashtag #MeToo prosecution. He was here like all last year and then went back to the States. So I'm very much hoping again. Like I said, he seems like a pretty awesome guy. So I'm hoping that no, I hope not. Like, fuck, man.
Does that seem like an awesome party? This looks like a really boring party to me.
What are you watching right now?
This is a video my brother literally sent me of the party he's at right now. He's trying to get me to come out, but I'm just like, this doesn't look like that exciting of a party. It kind of looks like something. Like it's kind of like.
It looks kind of staged. Where he's like, everybody dance for like 5 seconds, and so make my brother think this is awesome.
Like seriously, I'm just like, this looks like a really fucking lame party.
In a small room. That's fake.
The chick in the blue dress that was just like doing the whole like.
Yeah, the chick there seemed like she was having a good time. But yeah,
can they not afford to go to an actual club? Like, I don't get it. Why are they in a church basement?
Well, no. Here's the thing: is that this is actually somebody's house. This is actually like their friends are very rich, so they actually have a very big house. So this is somebody's private residence. But I'm just like, yeah, it looks really fake. Like it's like. It doesn't look like it's that much fun.
Yeah,
I've seen those parties. Usually, some guy shows up like a bear head, and he's all naked. People just start jerking him off. I've seen those videos.
Will be sitting down if you show up.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing: is I base everything on fun. Like, if I am gonna have more fun going out, I will totally go out. But if I'm going to have more fun talking to you motherfuckers, I'm just going to sit on my ass, have a few beers, talk to you motherfuckers. And right now, that's what I'm doing right now.
You can always dance naked on your own patio.
Would you like me to do that, Guy?
Yes.
I feel privileged. I feel privileged to be called a motherfucker.
Oh, you're all motherfuckers.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, motherfucker.
J-Rock, baby. J-Rock, baby.
I mean, there's various degrees of motherfucker. Like, I mean, like, Nick and Guy are probably the biggest motherfuckers, but, like, it's just various degrees of motherfuckers.
You're a dirty motherfucker.
6 degrees of motherfucker.
And fucking Redbeard's couch is talking to us again. For fuck's sake, Redbeard. Keep your fucking couch under control.
This couch swallowed Redbeard. Redbeard is in the couch.
He swallowed his asshole.
Yeah, this microphone is still very much within vocal range.
Pile of shit. The pirate ship in the background, Redbeard should be drinking like rum.
Rum fucking none. I drank enough beer in the Niagara Peninsula tonight. I'm gonna go pee, but I'll be back.
Pee off the balcony. Come on, do it.
We know that Greg said justice. Have you ever pissed off the balcony, Greg?
Go pee in the falls.
Have you ever pissed off the balcony?
No, I have not. I banged my wife while she bent over to the balcony, but I've never actually peed off the balcony because I don't know. I guess I'm worried that somebody might call the fucking cops because I'm in a very, very public area.
You can see your underwear, Greg.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
You like my
right
underwear?
now.
Poop up the deck.
Here, you want to see my balls? There it is. I'm holding my balls. There you go. Enjoy.
Poop off the
I think
deck.
I'm gonna take this offline before Greg actually does.
Yeah, it's about fucking time, Nick. You should fucking.
All
do
right,
that 2
we're
hours.
going offline. I'll talk to you folks later. Thanks for watching, and that was not Greg's testicle, so don't do a violation of YouTube thing submission. All right, talk to you later. Bye.